What is going on, everybody? Steven TCG on the scene here with a Dondozo deck. And yes, Dondozo is no Bozo. But yeah, this is Dondozo. If you don't know what it does, it's attack Ocean Cyclone, deals 80 damage, and this attack also does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And since it requires 4 energy, we're using Manaphy to help get energy on it. Also, we have the Arceus, so ideally, the concept with this is your opponent has to knock out 2 of your regular Pokemon, and then you bring in your Arceus as a finisher. So I had a 3-game win streak with this deck already, so I figured I'll show you guys this deck in action. But yeah, since the Dondozo has a retreat cost of 3, we're playing the Tatsugiri with 70 HP. Its ability, Retreat Directive. Your active Dondozo has no retreat cost, and it also has an attack for 20 if needed. But yeah, this is how we got the deck. I'm playing the 1 Iono because your opening hand is really important. Like, because I had a couple of games where I would just open Manaphy plus Tatsugiri, and I have the 1 Iono to try to help fix those openers. We have the 2 Leafs in case we have to retreat the Arceus, because we want to get our Manaphy out in the front line as quickly as possible, which is why we have the 2x speed to retreat the Tatsugiri. And if you open, like, let's say you start going first, you lead off with Dondozo. You could put your Manaphy on the bench, put your Tatsugiri on the bench, and then with Tatsugiri's ability, you can retreat your Dondozo for free, and then bring out your Manaphy. I tried to find room for Dawn, things like that, but I think Irida is just better. I really like the Iono for consistency. And then we got the 2 giant capes because it's nice to put the giant cape on the Dondozo to prevent your opponent from being able to one-shot it with Giratina or Arceus EX. But yeah, this is the deck. I've been doing pretty well with this deck, so let's jump into ranked here, see how we do. Appreciate you guys for watching. All right, you guys, jumping into the first game, and we get the pleasure of going second. We definitely prefer to go second. I'm gonna put down the Dondozo, and we'll just pass. Keep my hand as full as possible in case we top deck Iono and need to see our Manaphy. So we're going up against the Palafin EX deck with Articuno EX. So probably a bunch of trainers. And that was the perfect top deck there. If this Pokeball gets us Arceus, then this is ideal here. Yeah, perfect opener for the first game. No retreat. Clink, clink, clank. Thank you very much. Okay, that doesn't bother me too much. What concerned me more was Misty. Yeah, we'll just giant cape there to prevent slash lethal. Yeah, I think we do Manaphy one more time. That way, after this Manaphy goes down, if we top deck another Arceus or Dondozo, we can immediately start using our energy for turn to put on them. Yeah, red card helps me there. Very good. Dondozo, I choose you. We'll see whose Blizzard's better. Because it's pretty much the same attack as Articuno. I'm going to Giant Cape here, so that way Dimensional Storm cannot one-shot me. Yeah, sorry, that won't work. Alright, well now we just retreat and knock out the Palkia. Very good. Yeah, we had the perfect opener here for the first game, but at least you guys get to see the full potential of the deck. Yeah, GG. We just retreat the Dondozo for free with Tatsugiri's effect and take out the Palkia. Alright, pretty good game there. Let's go ahead and jump into the next one. Alright, you guys, jumping into the next game. And we get the pleasure of going second again. Very good. I don't mind winning those coin flips. Got the Manaphy lead. Pokeball, Arceus. Hopefully this Pokeball can get us our Dondozo. And we'll see what we can do. Alright, going up against Dialga Arceus EX. Good luck, buddy. And Giratina EX. Tatsugiri. Yeah, I want to see Dondozo, so I'm going to Iono. There he is. Looking promising here for us. I don't know how I feel about Giratina with Dialga because you're pretty much always going to want a Metallic Turbo if you have the chance. So, can't say I'm the biggest fan of that, but to each their own. Our Dondozo will be ready to attack next turn, so will our Arceus. And I'll put the Giant Cape on the Dondozo to help play around Giratina or Arceus being able to take me out. Yeah, let's Giant Cape. Just to force him to have a Giovanni or... Yeah, red won't work because we're not an EX, but yeah, we'll force him to have a Giovanni. Don is still not lethal though. And he just used up a lot of his energy. Yeah, this is really good for us. And we get the point, take out 4 of his energy. And Dondozo already put both his Arceus EX in range for our Arceus to take him out. Should just be a clean sweep here. Yeah, GG. Yeah, pretty good second game there. Let's go ahead and jump into the final one. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, jumping into the final game, and we're going first this time. We finally get a chance to go first, but it's not ideal, but you could still win games. So we got the Tatsugiri lead, Research Iono. Yeah, I think the play is just always to research here because we're not playing any like evolution lines. We're playing nothing but basics. So this research and then Iono on the next turn will make it really good for us. Dondozo, I definitely wanted to see that. I'll just put this down just in case if he doesn't read what my cards do and tries to Sabrina thinking, oh, it has a retreat cost of 3 and he doesn't read my Tatsugiri. And we already have the X speed. So the play next turn, if we don't top deck what we need, we activate the X speed and then we activate the Iono. But we get another research though. I like the idea of Iono more here. Because if this goes our way, we should just be in the winning position. And it goes our way. Very good. Yeah, this is too good. I'm loving this deck. It's so consistent too, you guys, with the Ionos, and we're playing nothing but basics. Like I tried playing Beedrill yesterday, like all day, trying to figure out why I couldn't win consistently, and it's just not good enough. You know, there's no way. I tried it with, you know, other different ways with like Shaman. I tried it with other attackers, Butterfree. I tried it solo Beedrill. Tried it with everything. I had some nice wins, but you just need too much to set up all at once. And Arceus is really a problem. You may think that Beedrill has a good matchup into Arceus because you can take away its energy. But if Arceus attacks you first, then there's just no way. He hits you for 130, and no matter how many times you heal, you're still going to get two-shotted. Didn't mean to ramble there too much, but yeah, let's go ahead and Oceanic Gift, and our Pokemon are ready to attack next turn. And he doesn't have Lucario, so we can safely use our Dondozo to knock out his Sudowoodo without having to worry about Marshadow Revenge killing us. But there's the Riolu, so now we do have to worry about it. But we're not really, because we're going to be in the winning spot anyway. If he knocks out our Dondozo, he knocks it out. And then we just one-shot whatever else he has with Arceus. But yeah. Well, actually, we got the giant capes, but if he has double... He has double Lucario. I'm pretty sure he has double Lucario. Yeah, he has double Lucario. Yeah, he definitely has double Lucario. So I'm not going to cape here. We'll just Ocean Cyclone. There's Lucario number 1 and Lucario number 2. Yeah, this is pretty much checkmate. I don't see how he can one-shot my Arceus. With Sudowoodo, we'll hit for 50, 70, 90, 110 in total on my Arceus. So if he has red, even Sudowoodo with double Lucario red isn't enough, I think, if my math's correct. 50, 70, 90, 20 for the super effective, that's 110. With red, that's 130. Yeah. But I'll Giant Cape anyway. I mean, red card, like if he red cards and then we don't draw into any basics, I was thinking about what Pokemon I wanted to put down there. But yeah, he concedes anyway. But yeah, like I said, you guys, don't underestimate Dondozo. I really think you will climb fast with this deck, at least in the lower ranks. I haven't made it up to the top rank yet, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'm Steven TCG, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.